If you think there's one thing that you can do to fix everything about your business, your photography business, you are mistaken. There just isn't one. Let me go into some more detail for you. It's Andrew Hellmich here from PhotoBizX. I was on a coaching call. Well, it was more of a strategy call with a premium member yesterday afternoon. He's based in the United States. His name's Josh, and he is a terrific photographer. His work is fantastic. He shoots weddings, families, and does some commercial work. And he's doing it really tough. Like, there just isn't the bookings coming in. He had a bunch of weddings coming in via the knot. Those inquiries dried up, and he didn't really take enough action once they dried up, and he expected them just to turn around and to start coming in again, because what he found was when those inquiries did come, he was converting them. He was getting booking. So he waited a month, nothing happened, and he realized, I'm in trouble here. Like, I've gone a month without getting any leads, and I'm next year's looking crap. I just don't have enough work. So we jumped on a strategy call to see what he could do and what was working in the past and what he could work on to start getting some bookings fast for next year. We went through what was working. The knot was one of them. And as I've said before, like, it is crazy to rely on one lead source. It just does not make sense, because if that lead source dries up, whatever it is, it doesn't matter where they're coming from, your business is in trouble. So we had a look at some of the other things that were working. And I've said in the past, and I believe with my heart, there is only 3 things that you need to focus on to have a successful photography business. One is leads. You need to be able to generate leads. You need conversion. So you need to convert those leads into bookings. Okay. And then once you've got the bookings, you need to make sales. So it's leads, bookings, and sales, or leads, conversions, and sales. They are the 3 things. Once you have those coming in consistently and working for you, you have a good business and you have something you can build upon. So in Josh's case, he told me that he ran some Facebook ads for families and for couples, for engaged couples. He said the ads went gangbusters. They were amazing. He said he got a ton of leads. But what happened was the shoots that he did for the couples and the families that he attracted were, I don't want to say totally crap, but but the sales he got from those leads or those shoots that he did do were rubbish. Like, they weren't enough to survive on. They were soul destroying in a way. You know, he put his heart and soul into these shoots, and they just didn't pan out to good sales. So then he went looking for other alternatives, and he went on to talk about other things he could be shooting. Should I be doing fitness shoots? Should I be approaching gyms? Should I be chasing commercial work? What about if I do some boudoir work? Because I know that other boudoir photographers in my area are doing great. And I was like, whoa, stop right there. And I explained to him that whatever you take on, whatever other genres you think are going to provide the solution to a business that isn't working well right now, it's not going to happen, because whatever's wrong with the business right now is going to continue to be wrong with the business afterwards. Because if you're not making a success of the leads and the bookings that you're getting right now, what's to say they're going to be any better if you target a different genre? And the answer is it's not. So we looked a little bit deeper at what he was doing with his Facebook ads, because the ads obviously work. So the lead generation part he had down pat. They were working. He was also able to convert those leads into bookings. So that was great too. The conversions were fantastic. So what I'm going to do is add an extra little step or something to think about in between the lead generation and the conversion. And that is qualifying your leads. That is imperative. So we went on to talk about this with Josh, because what happened was he basically said yes to any lead that came through his funnel. And I don't really like that term, but I mean, for all intents and purposes, let's call it a funnel. So the Facebook ad was his funnel. All the leads came in, and there were a ton of them. But the problem was a lot of them were crap. They just weren't good leads. So there was either something wrong with the ad copy. He was attracting the wrong people. Maybe the ad was set up incorrectly with the targeting. Maybe he could have targeted different areas around him or left out certain areas. Maybe there was a low socioeconomic area that he could have left out of that targeting. You know, there's a bunch of things that could have gone wrong. But even if he still didn't get all that right, what he should have done and what he's going to go on and do in the future is to qualify the leads that come through more effectively. And that is a really simple process. It could be something like a questionnaire. So if you get let's say it's an engaged couple, you get them to go to a questionnaire, because if they're serious about having this shoot, you have them tell you in the questionnaire or answer the questions, when are you getting married? Do you have a photographer book? Where are you getting married? How many guests are you looking at having? So you want to get some details to paint a bit of a picture about the couple. Now, what Josh did, he tried to be a little bit tricky and he asked, what is your budget for your wedding? And I think people are pretty smart. If I answer an ad like that for a free shoot, for example, like this particular ad was, then I see a question that's asking me, how much is my budget? And even if there was some multiple choice, now I'm going to tick the highest one, because I know that the photographer is probably not going to give me a free shoot and a free print if I choose the lower budget end. So I'm going to fill in what I think he wants me to say or she wants me to say so I can get this free shoot. So instead of being so overt with your question, there's other ways to do it. So ask something like, which venue are you looking at to book for your reception? Where are you looking at having your ceremony? How many guests are you thinking about having at your wedding? So if you start to get some answers back, like, oh, we're looking at a small intimate wedding with close family and just a few friends in our backyard, right, bang, the warning signs go up. They probably aren't the couple for you if you're charging $4,000 or $5,000 for your wedding photography. Probably not the best couple to go after. Whereas if the couple answer the questionnaire and say, oh, we're getting married in the Catholic cathedral in town, we're booking the such and such center for our reception, and you know this place and it's expensive and it's fancy and it can hold a lot of people, and they tell you they're going to have over 100 guests, okay, yes, the green light goes on. This is your perfect target client. This is the client or the prospective client that you book in for the free session. You build a relationship with, you build rapport, you get to know, like, and trust each other, and you deliver a great experience on the shoot. You book the wedding. That's the way it's meant to go. And if you don't book the wedding, you should at least be going for a great sale after delivering a great experience at that engagement shoot. Now, this works exactly the same for a family. You can ask particular questions, whether this is on the phone to do your qualifying. It works if you're a pet photographer too. You might want to use a questionnaire. You could use a messenger bot. I can go into more detail about that in another recording. But that is an amazing way to do your qualifying for you if you're getting a lot of response to your ads. You could also send these same prospective clients, the families or the pet owners, to a questionnaire. And again, you want to be asking questions to qualify that potential client before you say, yes, let's go and do a free shoot, okay? Because unless you know that that client has the ability and the want for more products, and they have the ability to pay for wall prints or albums or whatever you want to be selling, then you don't want to be taking that person in for a free session. That's a waste of time. And it's, it's a recipe for disaster. You start to feel downtrodden, worthless. You start questioning your ability as a photographer. You think, why am I doing this? This is crazy. I should never have quit my day job. What was I thinking? And you just put yourself into a big spiraling hole. So if you can generate leads and then you can qualify those leads, convert the best ones to shoots, go on to make sales, you will have a successful business. I hope you'll be able to apply some of what I've shared today in your business. If you want more business ideas and tips on advertising, customer service, business strategies, you name it, anything to do with photography business, head over to photobizx.com. You will find hundreds of interviews with professional photographers that are succeeding in their businesses, as well as business experts, marketing experts. There is a ton of information there for you. I will help you personally find the right interview to help you with your business, or just go and have a browse. And if you don't want to go to the website, look up Photography Business Exposed in iTunes, subscribe to the podcast, and let me help you move your business forward. All right, it's Andrew Hellmich here from PhotoBizX. Have a great day. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.